We welcome you back here on the Eagles Sports Network as Carson-Newman gets set for the final game of a three-game series with Catawba. The Indians have taken the first two games of the series. Eagles hoping to salvage at least one here this afternoon, and will send right-handed pitcher Andrew Bench to the mound in game number 3. He gears up for his 7th appearance of the season. 12 innings so far, and he has earned this game 3 start now in Carson-Newman's last 2, now 3 conference series. Third straight start for Bench, 12 innings pitched so far, a 6.75 earned run average with 8 strikeouts and 5 walks. In his efforts so far, in his 2 starts, he has combined to throw 4 total innings, allow 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Those coming a week apart in road contests against UVA Wise and Emory and Henry. And now for the first time, we'll start here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex in the final game of this 3-game series with the Indians. Carson-Newman's 500 now in league play. The Indians 11-3. As Carson-Newman goes back to work, looking to get above 500. Andrew Bench against Levi Perrell to start game number 2, and we're underway at 3:01 with an inside fastball for ball number 1. Perrell hitting .375 this series. He has 3 hits in his 8 at-bats and takes a called strike. He's been on base 5 of the 8 times in this series as well. 1-1 set for the junior Bench, and he misses inside with a breaking ball. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Here we go.
2-1 set for Bench, and this ball's grounded through left side. Gibson actually is able to snag it. It's going to be an infield single, though, because the ball hit in between the 5-6 hole. It was hit enough to get past Floyd. Gibson kept it in the infield, but ultimately too far of a throw to get the speedy Perrell, and he starts the contest with an infield single. Carson-Newman defensively the exact same as it was in game 1 of the doubleheader. Spencer Bright back behind the plate after hitting his first career home run earlier today. Tanner Kilgore back over at first base. Trey Miller's at second. Logan Floyd and Aiden Gibson make up the left side of the infield. Bunt shown on the high pitch from Bench, and it's ball 1. Left to right in the outfield, it's Ryan Potts, Dalton McClain, and Spencer Williams back in the lineup, starting in right for Tom Griffin's team. Righty sets, and his pitch drops in for a strike. To Dylan Driver, hitting .333 this season. He's got 3 hits and 9 tries, 2 doubles, and 2 runs batted in for a Catawba offense that has scored 20 runs, or has drove in 21s rather, and has scored 23 times this weekend. Foul ball makes it 1-2. Bench comes set from the stretch. Long pause, and now pitches a 1-2 high and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Indians have now won 10 of the last 12 matchups and have 70 wins out of 113 meetings with Carson-Newman. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. First strikeout for Andrew Bench. He goes to the slider and gets Driver to swing and miss for strike 3 in the first out of game number 2. Good pitch from Bench to get the K. That brings Sam Hunter to the plate. Hunter drives the first pitch he sees to left. Ryan Potts nearing the track. Moves to his right, he makes the catch, and that's the second out. Back to first goes Perrell, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 16, Bo Ruscher III.
cleanup hitter Bo Ruscher III steps in. He saw his 11-game hitting streak come to an end in the first game of this doubleheader today. Went 0 for 3, struck out twice in the middle game of the series and takes a strike from bench. And the Indians have scored this weekend. They have scored multiple runs, all but one time. 6-run 6th yesterday, 3-run 7th, 4-run 9th in game 1. 0-1's outside. And then today in game 2 of this series, in game 1 today, 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the 7th. They have done damage when scoring at least once in every inning. They have been able to put multiple runs on the board. As bench misses low and inside, the count runs to 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs in this top of the first. Runner at first is Perel. 2-1 line foul up the right field line. It's 2-2. Temperature continues to warm up into the mid-60s, now up to 62 degrees. As we get going here in game number 2, start of the day in the mid-50s, working our way up on this Sunday afternoon with partly cloudy skies. 2-2 set for bench, and this ball is grounded in between the second base bag and Trey Miller. This will allow the runner from first, Perel, to get to third. And it's a 2-out base hit for Bo Ruscher III. First hit of the day for Ruscher in between the doubleheaders.
Third baseman, number 7, Cole Hales.
And now Cole Hales will step in with 2 on and 2 out. Miller was shaded to the hole along the right side, and that left a little bit of a gap between him and the second base bag for Ruscher to squeeze it in between there. And that gives Hales a chance with 2 on and 2 out to start the scoring for the Indians. Bench misses with a fastball high, 1-0. Bench's first 4 outings with Carson-Newman were relief outings. 2 in non-conference play, 2 in conference play. The first 2 coming against Newberry and Tusculum. And now his last 2 outings have been starts, and making his 3rd consecutive start in the series finale here in league play. He's fallen behind 3-0 on Hales. Corners occupied. 3-0 count for Cole Hales and 2 away. And bench is in the zone with a fastball. 4 strike 1. Hales with 6 runs batted in this weekend. And he takes inside, and the bases are loaded. First walk of the inning, first of the game for bench. 2 hits and a walk have loaded the bases for the Indians in the top of the first. For the most dangerous hitter this weekend, and Drew Robertson. First pitch he sees is fouled back. 6 hits, 8 tries, 3 doubles, 3 singles for Robertson this weekend. Drove in 2 runs as well out of this 6th spot of the Catawba order. 750 average. 0-1. Slider drops low. Bright blocks at the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 22 pitch inning right now for Andrew Bench as he tries to work through this bases loaded jam and blank the Indians. Righty sets and pitches. Went to the slider, but just missed. A little bit low, and it's 2-1. Two one's a called strike, and the count evens At 2 balls and 2 strikes here in this first inning to Drew Robertson. Bases loaded here in the top of the first. Series finale between the Indians and the Eagles. Bench called strike 3. He gets Robertson looking on the corner. It's the second punch out of the inning for Bench. And the Indians strand the bases loaded in the first. A 2-hit inning, but Bench works his way out of the first. And the Eagles go to the bat rack for the first time in Game 3 after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Carson-Edmiston to the mound for the Indians here in game number 3. He's got a 3.86 ERA. All three starters have a ERA below 4 entering their outings here this weekend against Carson-Newman. Edmiston has 18 and 2/3 innings pitched so far this year, 13 strikeouts and 14 walks. So far, 11 appearances, 3 starts. He's got a loss in those 11 appearances, 18 and 2/3 innings pitched, 3.86 ERA. And he averages about 6 strikeouts per 9 innings, and he'll go against this Carson-Newman order, hoping to get his team a series sweep here in Mossy Creek. First start, similar to Andrew Bench, how Edmiston has started to develop into their third straight weekend. He'll start on the mound in the series finale. And he'll face Dalton McLean. It's the same 9 in the order for the Eagles as McLean grounds it to third. It jumps up on Hales and into left field to get the leadoff runner aboard. Hard hit baseball from Dalton McLean. Came up a little bit on Hales, difficult play, and McLean has his 4th hit of the weekend. Tough play for Hales. He was even with the bag as well. And now Spencer Williams. Edmiston lifts the leg and fires home a fastball that is low. It's ball 1. Spencer Williams, a .306 average this season, this series. He has 3 hits in 6 tries and has reached base more than half the time this weekend. Edmiston sets and picks off to first. And McLean nearly caught leaning. He's able to dive back safely. Looked like for a second there he was hesitant on getting back, was able to do so safely. McLean takes off. Williams chases the fastball, the throw down. A perfect throw from the catcher, Burleson, and he throws out McLean. It was a hit and run because Williams chased the high fastball that was well outside the zone. And the catcher here in Game 3, Cameron Burleson, throws out Dalton McLean. He's caught stealing, and there's one out in the inning. 1-1 count now on Williams. As he takes away 2-1. Defensively for the Indians, Burleson catches game 2 of the doubleheader today. Logan Rogers still at first. Cooper Bryson at second base. Here in the series finale, Williams lines this ball. It's going to get through the right side. It splits the 3-4 hole, and it's a one-out single. Second hit of the inning for Carson-Newman. Back-to-back singles to start, but McLean's wiped because of the caught stealing. Fourth hit of the series for Williams. Left side of the infield, Levi Perrell is at short. Cole Hale's still at third base. The outfield's the same as it was in the first 2 games. Drew Robertson, Sam Hunter, and Dylan Driver. Breaking ball to Kilgore is there for a strike, 0-1. Kilgore draws his second straight start. Harrison Travis a little banged up here this afternoon, and so he's been granted the day off with an injury. Kilgore gets second straight start. Another pick over to first. Williams back safely. Oh, 1. Nice breaking ball. Kilgore out in front. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Williams aboard at first. Eagles with a pair of hits in the inning. Edmiston sets. And Kilgore skies the breaking ball up into foul ground. Long run for the left fielder. And Robertson is able to get there to make the play in foul ground. Over by Carson-Newman's bullpen. He makes the catch, and that's the second out. Quality effort by the left fielder. He was in straightaway left defensively and made a great run over to make the play. Now Logan Floyd with 2 away. Floyd has been Carson-Newman's best hitter this weekend. Most hits, most runs batted in the first 2 games of this series. Edmiston comes set right side of the slab, and he pitches a breaking ball up and ease. It's strike 1 call. Both teams with 2 hits in the opening inning, but it's scoreless right now and 2 gone in the bottom half of this opening inning. Swing and a miss. Another breaking ball. Floyd unable to make contact with it, and he's behind 0-2. Pick to first. First time all season Carson-Newman has lost 4 games in a row. Eagles had a pair of 3-game skids. One in early February, the other in early March, but have now lost 4 straight here in conference play. One of the losses during the stretch coming against Young Harris on Tuesday. Dating back to the series finale with the Wasps last Sunday and the Tuesday game, and the 2 so far in this Catawba series, they've all been losses for the Eagles over the past week. Hoping to end that here in the series finale. Another pick to first, and Williams able to sneak back inside the tag safely. Another pick to first. This one gets away from Rogers up the hill. It rolls back down. Williams rounding second. He'll go for 3. Driver's throw, a strong one in time. What an incredible throw from Dylan Driver from foul ground and right. He guns down Spencer Williams, trying to get 2 bases on the throwing error by the pitcher, Edmiston. Eagles get 2 hits in the opening inning, but Driver guns down Williams, and we're through an inning here in the second of 2 here in Mossy Creek to the second, scoreless on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. Shopseeandeagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at shopseeandeagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Andrew Rogers, glad to have you back here on the Eagles Sports Network as we wrap up this series with Catawba and Carson-Newman. Andrew Bench back to work in the second inning. In the first pitch, he throws to Logan Rogers, who's popped foul. 0-1. Bench works around a bases-loaded jam in the first inning to put up a 0. Bases were loaded with 2 outs, but he got Drew Robertson to strike out to end the inning. Pop fly in the infield. Aiden Gibson mans the shortstop position. He makes the catch in the infield on the pop fly from Rogers for the first out of the inning. Carson-Newman's starting pitching has been relatively solid throughout this series. Noah Pridmore threw 5 really good innings yesterday, allowed just 1 run. Bryson takes away 1-0. And the 6th inning is when the Indians started to get hold of him, scored 6 runs in that 6th inning to blow that game open. Here's a grounder right side. Miller the backhand. He stops it by the second base bag and throws it over to Kilgore for the second out. Pop fly and a ground out. The first 2 outs of the second. And then earlier today, Blake Cooper put together a fine start, but 4 of the 6 runs that go to his line were unearned runs because of an error in that first inning, and that really just did not set a good tone in game number 1. Softly hit fly ball to right by Burleson, and it's a 1-2-3 efficient second inning for Andrew Bench. 5 pitches, 3 outs, and we head to the bottom of the second inning, scoreless here on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Carson-Edmiston back to the mound for Catawba in the bottom of the second inning. We're scoreless here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex in the series finale. Catawba has already won the series, winning the first 2 games. It ends Carson-Newman's 9 straight home series winning streak dating back to last year. It's the longest streak in program history, where the Eagles have won consecutive series. Had a couple back in the 90s, up to 6 straight series won. But over the last 2 years, won 9 straight. That comes to an end today, falling in game 1 of this series. Logan Floyd is able to step back to the batter's box and continue his at-bat that was ended because of the 9-5 putout, with Williams trying to get to third on the pickoff attempt error. One wind. This ball's lined to left field. It sinks quickly, though, and Robertson able to snare it for the first out of the inning. Another ball that is squared up by Floyd. You can see the potential in his bat. He has done that all series and really throughout the entire year. The batting average won't say and tell you how good of a hitter he has been as a freshman this year, but certainly continues to square balls up there. That one just ends up right at the left fielder. This ball hit off the mound and up the middle for a base hit. Third hit for Carson-Newman, and it's off the bat of Ryan Potts, who has a 6-game hitting streak now. Another guy that's been seeing the ball extremely well here as of late. Took a weird hop off the mound there. Burrell kept it in the infield, but by the time he grabbed it, Potts was already at the first base bag. No need for a throw. And the Eagles have a 1-out base runner here in the second. First pitch to Nicholas Castellana is a swing and a miss, strike 1. Castellana 2 hits, 7 tries in this weekend series, an RBI in a loss earlier today in the first game of the doubleheader. Oh, 1 thrown behind him. The breaking ball stayed inside and high. It's 1-1. One toward the inner part of the plate, but is just off, and it's 2-1. Indians offense, I mentioned the success they have had this weekend, entered having scored double digits in 7 of their last 9 games. Did it in game 1 and came up a run short in game 2, but it's an offense that has lived up to its billing statistically, having the 3rd best offense in the league and team average way above 300 at 318. Ball strike count is 3-1 on Castellana with the runner at first, and Edmiston will pick over there and keep Potts close to the bag. Potts takes off. Castellana checks his swing. The throw down is high and not in time, and Ryan Potts has his 2nd stolen bag of the year. They'll say Castellana was either a strike or he went around. Regardless, it's strike 2 on Carson-Newman's DH here in the series finale. Called strike 3. Edmiston with his first punch out of the afternoon. He gets Castellana looking, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Drops in the breaking ball. And now Aiden Gibson with 2 away. takes inside, ball one. Gibson hitless this weekend, 0 for 6 at the plate. But he's put the ball in play all 6 times this weekend. He's just not been able to get on base so far this weekend. 1-0 his way is a fastball just below the letters. It's strike one. One breaking ball hit out toward right field. Driver moves to his right, and he's got it in deep right field for the final out of the inning. Carson-Newman gets its 3rd hit of this second game, but Potts is left at second base. We're through 2, and we're scoreless here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Two scoreless innings from Carson-Newman right-handed starting pitcher Andrew Bench. Now he aims for a 3rd straight to start his 3rd straight start for the Eagles. Quality work for Bench. 29 pitches. He's allowed 2 hits and walked 1 and struck out 2. And he drops in a slider for strike 1 to the top of the order, and Levi Perrell. Perrell with one of the 2 hits for the Indians. Both came in the 1st inning. He was left at 3rd, though, in that opening inning. It's this ball out toward center field, moving McLean back near the wall. He makes the over-the-shoulder catch, leaning back for the first down of the inning. Degree of difficulty on that one there. Not an easy play for Dalton McLean. Sprinting back near the track, and he leaps up and makes the catch for the first down of the 3rd inning. 5 straight sent down by Andrew Bench, and he's winding and delivering the first pitch to Driver for a strike. 0-1. Another breaking ball, and this ball is hit toward the left side and foul ground. Gibson calls off Floyd. Catch made, 2 gone. Excellent work from Andrew Bench. 4 pitches, 2 outs. And now Sam Hunter will hit with 2 gone. Another efficient, quick inning here from Andrew Bench, at least to this point. Now he faces Hunter, who lines this ball into center field, and that's a base hit. So another 5 pitches thrown to 3 batters. Did it last inning, does it this inning as well, but Hunter lines the single to center for the Indians' 3rd hit of the afternoon, and now Bo Rusher the 3rd. First pitch drops in there for a strike. long pause, and benches 0-1 is grounded foul, and he's worked ahead on Catawba's cleanup hitter, Bo Rusher, here in the third. Rusher this weekend has pretty much been held in check by Carson-Newman. He's the team's leader in home runs and runs batted in, but he's only recorded one of each this weekend in 8 tries. 0-2, and he's jammed on a fastball, and he hits it high into the air left side. Floyd's got it, and the inning is over. 3 scoreless innings from starting pitcher Andrew Bench, and Carson-Newman back to work offensively, looking to get the game's first run after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Eight, 9-1 for Carson-Newman here in the bottom of the third. Trey Miller, Spencer Bright, Dalton McClain to swing the bat against Catawba starter Carson Edmiston, who has thrown 2 scoreless to counter Andrew Benches. He'll try to counter with a third straight on his end here in this series finale. Miller, half-hearted swing here. He pops it up in foul ground. Hales leans back, makes the catch. 1 gone. Both offenses sluggish here to start this series finale, as Spencer Bright will step in after his first career home run. Started the scoring for the Eagles earlier today. Launched it out to straightaway center field. He crushed it. He's driving his 6th career run. It was his 3rd hit of the season as well. This pitch bounces in and away from Burleson. It's 1-0. Wind for the right-hander, and his pitch breaks into the inner part of the strike zone. It's 1-1. Eagles this year in series finales 3-3, and have lost 2 of their last 3 series finales. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. It's 1-2. At home in series finales, the Eagles are 2-2. Victories against King and Newberry in series finales. 1-2. Another swing and a miss. Good breaking ball once more by Carson Edmiston. His second punch out, and that's the second out of the 3rd inning.
Now batting the center fielder, number 15, Dalton McClain.
Brings Dalton McClain back to the plate. He started the bottom of the first with a leadoff single. Was caught stealing, though, in that inning. Responsible for one of Carson-Newman's 3 hits here in Game 2. He takes away for ball 1. Wind for Edmiston. He bounced it in to Burleson on the breaking ball. It's 2-0. 2-0. Very similar pitch. It's now 3-0. Indians eyeing their first sweep in Jefferson City in more than 10 years. Swept the Eagles back in 2013 when Catawba came to town as the number 17th ranked team in the country. 3-0's outside. It's a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs to Dalton McClain.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 26, Spencer Williams.
2-out batter is Spencer Williams. Singled in the first inning for his 4th hit of the weekend. First pitch he sees is outside, and Edmiston has started to lose his rhythm here. 5 straight misses for the freshman right-hander. Comes set, working from the stretch here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We're scoreless in the series finale. McClain back on a head-first dive to first. One-0 runs inside and low, nearly hit Williams. 6 straight balls. See if the freshman can find the zone here with Carson-Newman trying to start the scoring here in this 3rd inning. McClain takes off, pitches ball 3, the throw down, late. 7 straight misses for Carson-Edmiston. McClain able to swipe the bag. Taking off on the pitch. The pitch was a breaking ball as well. May have allowed McClain to get an extra step, and they'll just intentionally walk Williams. Instead of pitching to him with a 3-0 count, and now time called, and the Indians will chat things over with 2 runners reaching via the walk here in this 3rd inning. Indians pitching has done relatively well limiting those walks. Combined 6 walks entering the series finale in the 2 games. And so far 2 for Carson-Edmiston. And 5 of those 6 walks entering the series finale were by the starting pitchers. Soulsworth 2 earlier today. Austin Fine had 3 yesterday. Chat wraps up out on the mound with Cole Hale. Hale's the shortstop, or the 3rd baseman rather, with the catcher Burleson out there with his pitcher Edmiston as well. They try to regroup here in this 3rd inning. Eagles threatening to start the scoring here in the 3rd. Both teams with 3 hits, but neither has been able to push across a run. 2 on, 2 out for Tanner Kilgore. And he takes called strike 1. Ends a sequence of 7 straight misses for the freshman. Kilgore lines it foul down the 3rd base line. 0-2. At the infielders playing back, especially at the corners. Hales and Rogers playing deep with 2 outs in this 3rd inning. Righty comes set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Inning over. Carson-Newman gets 2 2-out base runners, but they're both left on base. We're through 3 in this 7-inning game, and we're scoreless here on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shopseeandeagles.com.
Five, 6, and 7 of Catawba's order will try to figure out the stellar pitching of Andrew Bench here in this fourth inning. He starts out Cole Hales with a called strike one. Oh, 1, called strike two. Bench ahead, no balls and 2 strikes in his pitch. Called strike 3. Cole Hales goes up, watches 3 pitches, and Andrew Bench gets his 3rd strikeout. Quick work of the third baseman. As this breaking ball is checked by Robertson, and he went around, says the third base umpire George Tyree. It's strike 1. Bench comes set, works quickly. Here's his next one, outside. Ball 1. One, 2 now. After a breaking ball finds the zone. 1 and 2 on Drew Robertson, who's had an excellent series at the dish. 0 for 1 in this series finale, but 6 hits for the weekend. 1-2. Lined. 1 hop. Kept in front by Gibson. The throw in time. 2 gone. Really good defensive play that time. In betweener for Gibson. He was either going to have to charge it to try to catch it on a line or let it land in front of him. He chose to let it land in front, and he was able to control, keep it in front, and make the play for the second out of the inning. 2-out batter is Logan Rogers. He takes inside. It's 1-0. Bench looking for another 1-2-3 inning. He's done so once so far. Did it in the second inning on 5 pitches. Grounded foul off of Rogers at the dish. 2-1. Righty sets, and his 2-1 is grounded through the left side. Past the outstretched arms of Logan Floyd, who was trying to dive to make the stop, but it sneaks by for a 2-out knock. First for Rogers, and the 4th for the Indians here in the series finale. 2-out runner aboard for Cooper Bryson, who hit his first home run of the year to help provide insurance for the Indians in the 7th inning earlier today. It was a 6-4 game, and Bryson, with 2 on and no one out, launched his first home run of the year over the right field wall. First pitch he sees breaks below the zone. Bright blocks it to keep it in front, and it's 1-0. 2-hit weekend for Bryson in 8 tries. He has 5 runs batted in, 3 of which came on that home run, and he pops the 1-0 back in foul. Wingate seems poised to stay within a half game of Catawba for first place in the league standings. Bulldogs up by 7 runs. Those 2 clubs, Marcel and Wingate, get set for the 9th. Chopper back to bench. He fields, flips to Kilgore. Inning over. Stellar work from Andrew Bench. 4 scoreless innings. Will the offense provide any support? We'll find out after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Scoreless game here on the Eagles Sports Network. Andrew Rogers, glad you're back here with us. Our director, Ian Johnson, replay operator, Mia Toribia. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday afternoon as Carson-Newman continues and wraps up the series with the Indians this weekend. Eagles are scheduled to play 2 midweek games against Montevallo to wrap up the home March slate. 1 Tuesday, 1 Wednesday. Weather seems iffy for those 2 midweek games. Before the Eagles hit the road to wrap up the month with a trip to Lenoir-Rhyne in Hickory, North Carolina. 0-1 is pitch is grounded to third. Floyd grounds out to Hales. 1 third baseman grounds out to another. And that's the first out of the 4th inning. True pitcher's duel here in the 2nd game of this doubleheader between Carson-Edmiston and Andrew Bench. Both have been spectacular for their respective squads to keep this game scoreless so far. First pitch to Ryan Potts is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Righty back to work as 0-1 to Potts is below the knees. Ball number 1. Lenoir-Rhyne, Carson-Newman's next conference opponent, won the first 2 games yesterday as Potts gets hit by a 1-1 pitch. He'll reach with 1 out. The Bears won 7-5 in the opener of the series yesterday against Emory and Henry. Won the 2nd game of the series 16-1. And right now, the 2 squads are playing the series finale in Hickory. It's 11-5 Bears in the 5th inning. So it looks like Lenoir-Rhyne will head into next weekend's home conference series to wrap up March with Carson-Newman having won 3 straight league games. Breaking ball to Castellana stays inside, and it's a ball and no strikes. One-0 set and a pick over to first. Castellana drives one out to center field. Hunter on the move, nearing the track, gets to the wall, makes the catch. Tagging from first is Ryan Potts, and he slides into second base safely. So Castellana is able to get Potts over into scoring position with a long fly ball out. Heads up base running by Potts as well. And the 2-out batter is Aiden Gibson. Good opportunity for Gibson to get his first hit of the weekend and try to break this scoreless contest. 2 outs, and Gibson takes away for ball 1. Edmiston pitches to Gibson, and he lines it to left field. Will it stay up? It won't. A diving catch for David Robertson out in left field, and he robs Aiden Gibson of extra bases. Quality play in left to keep this game scoreless. Drew Robertson with a diving catch, and we're through 4 here in the series finale. Scoreless, and the Indians can change it as we head to the top of the 5th on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Hunter Harrington into the game for Carson-Newman as we move to the 5th inning. What an effort from Andrew Bench. And now he gives way to one of the best relievers in the South Atlantic Conference in right-handed pitcher Hunter Harrington. 17 and 2/3 innings pitched for Harrington. He has 5 saves, tied for the most in the league with 20 strikeouts and 7 walks. He has been excellent and gets his first opportunity to pitch this weekend. And he'll start the 5th inning and take over for Andrew Bench, who puts together 4 scoreless innings. He allows 4 hits, walks 1, and strikes out 3. Nothing more you can ask from your starter here in a 7-inning game than what Bench provided Carson-Newman here today. Now Harrington gets the ball and pumps in a fastball high to the catcher Cameron Burleson, ball 1. Next home is low, ball 2. Harrington works exclusively from the stretch. Right foot on the middle of the slab, comes set, 2-0. High ball 3, struggling to find the zone to start his 9th appearance of the year. 55 total, and he's thrown 88 1/3 innings in his career. First 14 innings of his career came at Marshall in his freshman season back in 2021, and he's missed on all 4 of his fastballs to Cameron Burleson, and that's a leadoff walk.
Now batting, shortstop number 22, Levi Perrell.
Harrington has only allowed 2 earned runs all year. He has been excellent for the Eagles and has recorded multiple outs, or has recorded multiple innings on the mound for his team in 6 outings this year. First pitch to the leadoff man, Levi Perrell, is a called strike. 0-1. Righty sets, and he'll lob over to first base to keep Burleson honest over there. Perrell shows bunt, pulls it back because the fastball is high. Ball 1. Harrington sets. The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1. Carson-Newman trying to avoid getting swept here on this Sunday afternoon. The Eagles haven't been swept in a series in more than 2 years. Last time the Eagles were swept, it came at home at the end of February against number 1 Wingate. Perrell bunts it. Bright will field. His plays to first in time is the throw. 1 gone. Bright looked to second. He thought about throwing there where Gibson was covering, but elected to go to first and was able to get Perrell for the first out of the inning. Eagles were swept by the Bulldogs 2 years ago, February 26 and 27. 8-2, 4-2, 8-4 losses in that 3-game series, that being the last time the Eagles were swept, and swept at home. Breaking ball finds the zone. Strike 1. Dylan Driver 0 for 2 here in the series finale for a Catawba offense that just has 4 hits in this game. This one's hit through the right side. It's a base hit. Burleson rounding third. He gets the go sign. The throw in time. The tag is there. Out number 2. A laser from Spencer Williams. And Burleson is caught at home. It was a risk sending the catcher as he rounded third, but it was a perfect throw from Williams, and Bright had a second to gather and tag out the runner. And now 2 away in the top of the 5th inning for the 3-hitter Sam Hunter. Certainly a winning play right there. Carson-Newman is able to score and win this baseball game. We'll come back to that. That kept Catawba off the scoreboard in this 5th inning. 1-0 set, and Harrington will pick to first. Driver at first after his 4th hit of the series. Ground ball left side. Gibson ranges to his right. Long throw. Stops, fires. Not in time. Good hustle from Sam Hunter to beat out this infield hit. Back-to-back singles. Put runners on first and second for Bo Ruscher the third.
Number 16, Bo Ruscher the third.
Hunter's got a lot of speed, and he just barely beats out Gibson's throw to keep the inning alive for the Indians. First pitch to Ruscher on the corner, called strike 1. 2-hit series finale now for Hunter. Got a lot of speed out on the bases. A gap shot will probably score 2 for Catawba. Harrington's 0-1. Good slider, drops in, it's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone in the 5th. In a scoreless series finale. Swing and a miss. Harrington bears down and strikes out Bo Ruscher to end the inning. All set up by Spencer Williams is gunned down at the plate. The Indians kept off the board by the Eagles. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Carson-Newman tries to break the scoring here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Eight, 9, and 1 for Carson-Newman. Same part of the order that started the 3rd inning when the Eagles got 2 runners on base, but stranded 2 in that 3rd inning. The best opportunity the Eagles have had to score here in the series finale. Miller steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. Does so against starter Carson Edmiston, who has been great. 4 scoreless, 3 hits allowed, and he misses low for ball 1. Done so in an efficient 46 pitches now through these 4 innings. 1-0 and the righty's pitch is on the corner to Miller, strike 1. One hit, 8 tries for Trey Miller this weekend against the first place Indians. 1-1. Is grounded left side, fielded by the shortstop. Perrell across the diamond in time to get Miller 1 out. And a pinch hitter for Carson-Newman. Spencer Bright will exit Will Gibbs into the game. Edmiston has retired 3 straight now and has not allowed a hit since inning number 2. Carson-Newman has 3 hits in the game. 2 came in the first inning, the other one's in the 2nd inning. And Will Gibbs will step in with 1 away. Pinch hitting for the 3rd straight game. He's done so in all 3 games of the series. It takes high for ball 1. Gibbs 257 average this year. Here's his 0-1, or 1-0 rather. It's low and away, 2-0. 257 average for the reserve infielder. 9 hits, 35 tries, and has drove in 4 runs. 2-0's low and away, and the count moves to 3-0. Gibbs appeared in 47 games last year, hit .275. Drove in 19 runs and led the country with 17 sacrifice bunts. 3-0. It's low, ball 4. Gibbs pinch hits and watches 4 pitches miss the zone.
Now batting center fielder
And time called, and Jim Gant is calling for a reliever. The day is over for Carson Edmiston. He goes 4 1/3 and keeps the Eagles off the board. And he'll exit after allowing just 3 hits and striking out 3. We'll tell you who the new Indians reliever is after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account, have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Carson-Newman will see Hayden Simerson, the South Atlantic Conference Pitcher of the Week for the second time this weekend. Quality numbers for the freshman, 37 innings pitched, a 3.65 ERA with 41 strikeouts and 16 walks. He has pitched incredibly well over this recent conference stretch. Over his last 4 appearances, he has thrown 9 2/3 of scoreless baseball, and during this stretch has 21 strikeouts to just 6 walks. He has been great, and he has been greater and even better in league play for his team. And on Saturday in yesterday's 14-7 win, he recorded a 9-out save. 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, and struck out 3, and 40 pitches thrown total. We'll see what they cap him out here. Certainly one of the better relievers this team has to offer. And Jim Gant turns to his freshman right-hander in a scoreless series finale, hoping that he can help the Indians keep it scoreless and battle on in this series finale. He'll face Dalton McClain, top of the order, due up against Simerson. First pitch, breaks low, runner takes off, Gibbs to second, to throw. Not in time, Gibbs swipes second. Good jump by the senior on the wild pitch from Simerson on his first offering home. Gibbs got a good jump and gets to second. Second time McClain will face off against Simerson. Did so yesterday and grounded out to short in his only chance against the freshman. 1-0. Hit back up the middle, right at Hunter. He makes the catch. Gibbs fakes the tag and stays put at second base. There's 2 outs. Another ball squared up by Carson-Newman, just right to Sam Hunter. And now Spencer Williams with 2 away. Simerson against Spencer Williams with 2 outs, and Will Gibbs standing at second base. First pitch is a high fastball, 1-0. Williams singled off Simerson in the 8th inning yesterday. Now gets his second crack at the SAC pitcher of the week. Another high fastball, 2-0. Freshman looks into Burleson, the catcher, comes set, and the 2-0 home. Breaks across the zone for called strike 1. 2-1 count on Spencer Williams with 2 outs in this scoreless series finale. Indians 6 hits, Carson-Newman 3. Both teams have had opportunities to strike, but neither have been able to do so yet. 2-1 inside fastball, and the count moves to 3-1. Harrison Travis is in the on-deck circle. Appears to be poised to pinch hit for Tanner Kilgore should Williams reach here. 3-1 set for the pitcher of the week, and he misses outside. It's a 5-pitch walk to Spencer Williams, and Harrison Travis will pinch hit for Carson-Newman. Battling an injury has Travis throughout the year, has kept him out of the starting lineup today, but will step to the dish here with 2 outs and 2 on. Travis, a RBI double yesterday. His only hit of the series in 5 tries. Now he hits with 2 on and 2 out in the 5th. Simerson sets and fires. Pitch bounces before the plate, gets away from the catcher, allowing Gibbs and Williams to move into scoring position. Second time we've seen Simerson throw a wild pitch since entering the game. That was just his 8th pitch of his relief outing. He's only found the zone twice. Ground ball left side. Perrell fields his throw in time, inning over. Carson-Newman strands 2 in scoring position, and we stay scoreless in this series finale. We're through 5. No score here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Top of the 6th inning, we're scoreless, and Hunter Harrington back on the mound for Carson. Misses high to Cole Hales to start this 6th inning. Good pitching from both sides. A combined 9 hits through 5 innings here in this series finale. Harrington's 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Evan Mutter inserts into the game for Harrison Travis. He mans third base now. Logan Floyd moves corners of the infield from 3rd to 1st. And Frankie Delgado replaces Will Gibbs and in that 9 spot and will catch for CN here in the 6th inning. Harrington's missed on his first 3 offerings to start this 6th inning. Come set is 3-0, is there at the knees. Indians have stranded 7. Eagles have stranded 6 through 5. 3-1 is grounded on a couple of hops to second base. Miller charges, Crow hops, and throws it over to Floyd at first base. Out number 1. Indians have had probably the best chances to score so far in this game. First and second in the 5th inning came up empty, had the bases loaded in the 1st inning. Andrew Bench was able to get Drew Robertson to strike out looking to end that threat. Now Robertson takes high and away for ball 1. Average has now peaked above 400 for the left fielder thanks to a 6-hit weekend. Swings and misses here, and it's 1-1. One offering from Harrington, a fastball, outer corner, strike 2. One gone in the 6th. Harrington back to work in his 1-2 breaking ball. Not there. It's 2-2. Two bounced in with the fastball. And another 3-2 count. Here in the 6th inning. Eagles trying to salvage one game in this series. Harrington's 3-2. Low, ball 4. Quality AB for Robertson works the count and draws a 1-out walk.
Now batting, first baseman, number 20, Logan Rogers.
Bring the first baseman, Logan Rogers, to the dish with 1 away. Always have to be cautious the runner is on base as Rogers slaps the first one foul. Drew Robertson has 21 stolen bases this year and has only been caught stealing once. Figure with 1 out, see how aggressive Jim Gant's squad is here. 0-1, bounces, blocked by Delgado, and he holds the runner at first. Well done. On the pitch away. Ball and a strike with an out here in the 6th inning. Runner takes off. Pitch gets away from Delgado. It's heading toward the dugout. Robertson gets all the way to third with 1 out. Drew Robertson was moving on the pitch and was able to keep rounding second base and make the turn to get to third. Robertson gets to third on the wild pitch, and now a 2-1 count. Infield in as Robertson fouls it back, or rather Rogers does. With Robertson at third, it's a 2-2 count. Certainly changes the scenario now. Something in the outfield may start the scoring. 2-2. Outside fastball, it's a 3-2 count. Certainly you don't want to put another runner aboard, but if you do, would set up a double play opportunity. Harrington's 3-2. Hit out towards center field. A drive from Rogers. McLean back to the wall. It's gone. And Catawba leads 2-0. A 3-2 6th inning home run for Logan Rogers starts the scoring in the 6th inning. It's the 8th bomb of the year for Rogers. Well, Harrington had to come right at him, and Rogers crushed it to right center for the game's first runs, and now Bryson slaps one foul left side. It's 0-1. third home run Hunter Harrington has allowed this year, and just the third and fourth earned runs of the year that the right-hander has given up. Next one's out. It's 1-1. 1-1. Chopped foul, and that came up and hit Bryson in the face after he chopped it foul in the batter's box. Came up and clipped him, and he'll gather himself for a second. Looks like it hit the plate and then came up and hit him across the cheek. Seems all right, though. One, two, called strike three. Second strikeout for Harrington. That's the second out of the sixth inning. Pounces back well, getting Bryson to watch strike three. 2 outs, and the batter will not be Cameron Burleson.
Number 46, Parker Staborski.
Indians go to the bench here with 2 away. It'll be reserve outfielder Parker Staborski to hit with 2 gone. So he'll step in with 7 at-bats this year, 3 hits in the 7 tries with an RBI. He'll face Harrington. The first pitch is inside, ball 1. One 0 fouled back. Well, if you're Carson-Newman, you can't win if you don't score. So regardless of what has happened this inning, the mindset still has to be the same. The Eagles have to find some offense down the stretch here in order to charge back in this series finale to salvage a game. Now you have to get at least 2 to tie and extend this game, and 3 to take the lead. 2-1 count, and the pitch is fouled back. And it evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs in this 6th inning. Logan Rogers, the go-ahead 2-run home run on a 3-2 pitch with 1 out, has started the scoring for the Indians. His 8th of the year. Ground ball left side. Evan Mutter, the third baseman, high throw over the head of Floyd. And it allows Staborski to reach. Couple of hops there for Mutter. Fielded it cleanly, but the throw was a little high. Pulled Floyd off the bag as well. It'll be ruled for now as a fielding error on Mutter. And now back to the top for Levi Perrell. First pitch high, ball 1. One count. Perrell 1 for 2 here in the series finale. Has 4 hits in 3 games this weekend and flies the next one foul, and the count moves to 1-2. One-two set for Harrington. Runner takes off. The pitch is low. Delgado's throw late. No tag from Gibson, and Staborski has his second stolen bag of the year. Ball 3 inside from Hunter Harrington. And Levi Perrell has worked this count full. 46 pitch outing right now for Harrington. He's recorded 5 outs. Here out of the bullpen. 3-2 is outside and low. It's ball 4, and there are 2 aboard with 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 33, Dylan Drive.
Third walk. Travis Tingle is out of the third base dugout. And is that the end of the line for Harrington here in this 6th inning? No signal yet. He's gone 1 2/3, the 3 walks now, 2 strikeouts, and 47 total pitches. And the senior reliever, who is tied for the league lead and saves this year, chats things over. Travis Tingle will make the walk back in. Harrington will stay out there. Harrington set to face Dylan Driver with 2 gone. Driver singled in the 5th inning off of Harrington. And chops one to third. Mutter can't field it. It bounces up and bumps off his glove. Bases are loaded. Second fielding error of the inning for Carson-Newman. Loads the bases.
The center fielder, number 50, Sam Hunter.
Sam Hunter steps in and lines one to Mutter, who snares it. Inning over. Good way to make up for 2 errors. Mutter catches the line drive, and the inning is over. But the damage is done for Catawba. A 2-run home run from Logan Rogers starts the scoring. Eagles down 2, down to their final 6 outs, trying to salvage 1 here in the series finale on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large 1-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large 1-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Two-way player Cole Hales goes to the mound from third base as he gets set to pitch for Catawba here in the bottom of the 6th inning in a 2-0 game. Hales' numbers this year, 11 2/3 innings pitched, over 10 appearances. They're all relief appearances, 2 wins, no losses, and 3 saves. 1.54 ERA for Hales this season, 9 Ks, 5 walks, and he'll face the heart of the Eagles order, 4, 5, and 6, and he drops a breaking ball in the corner for called strike 1. Jackson Finger into the game for Catawba. He plays third base now for Hales. And Bo Ruscher III was the DH originally. Now he's catching for his third baseman, Hales, who now moves to the mound. 0-2 to Floyd outside. 1-2. One-two line. And Floyd crushes it foul. Off to the right side. Count remains 1-2. Good weekend for Floyd. 5 hits, 9 tries. At the plate, team lead 5 hits this weekend. Fastball runs outside. 2-2. 2-2. Hit toward left field. Robertson back near the wall, and it bounces off the base of it. Floyd rounding first. He's hustling for 2, and he slides in safely with a leadoff double. Right on cue, Logan Floyd continues to be an incredible middle-of-the-order hitter. His 6th hit this weekend, and that one bangs off the base of the wall for his 8th double of the year. And now Ryan Potts, who owns a 6-game hit streak. Eagles down by 2. Hales is offering to Potts his high and inside, ball 1. Certainly these are not ordinary situations for Hales. He has 5 career saves over the last 2 years, 3 this year. And most recently against Limestone last weekend as Potts fouls it off. 3-out save against the Saints in the series finale. 7-4 victory. That was at home for the Indians, who have continued their winning ways in league play now. Have won 8 in a row in sack action, hoping to make it 9 here in Jefferson City. 2-1 set for the two-way player Hales, and he pitches to Potts, who fouls it off right side. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No one gone. We are in the 6th inning. 2 runs across for the Indians came in the top half on a Logan Rogers 2-run home run, his 8th of the year. Two set in the pitch. Potts checks his swing. Pitch was low. The appeal says ball 3. Breaking ball. Potts stays behind it. It goes off the glove of Finger into left field. Floyd is held at third and puts runners on the corners with no one out. Ryan Potts did enough to hold back on the breaking ball, and he slaps it off the glove of Jackson Finger at third. 2nd hit of the afternoon for Ryan Potts, and his 5th of the weekend. And Tom Griffin requests for time. He'll chat things over with his DH, Nicholas Castellano, with 2 on and no one out. Floyd started the inning with his double to left center field. He moves to third on Potts' single off the glove of the third baseman, Jackson Finger. And that sets up the Eagles with an opportunity to take the lead and get on the board for the first time here in this series finale. Go ahead run at the plate in Castellana. First pitch, foul tip into the mitt, strike 1. A lot of space through the right side. The second baseman, Bryson, position close to the second base bag as Castellana takes strike 2. Bryson is shifted nearly behind the bag at second base, and with Rogers covering first base, keeping Potts close, there's a wide gap through the right side. 0-2. Fastball away. Cole Hales pitching with 2 on and no one out in the 6th inning. Here's his 1-2. Outside again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Castellana checks his swing and stays alive. Castellana regroups as he steps back into the batter's box, facing Cole Hales here in the 6th inning. Prime opportunity for the Eagles to strike. Down 2, the pitch, high, ball 3. Hales got ahead 0-2 and has now lost Castellana. It's a 3-2 count. The payoff, inside and high, ball 4. Castellana loads the bases for Aiden Gibson. And Tom Griffin is motioning things to his dugout, possibly for a runner. With Castellana being the go-ahead runner, he'll send Sam Astern into the game to pinch run for Nicholas Castellana. So more speed out there with Astern, who represents the go-ahead run. Great effort from Castellana to draw the walk. And now Aiden Gibson swings the bat with the bases loaded. Hales' first pitch, fouled off. Breaking ball, fought off by Gibson. Gibson this year, one hit in 6 tries with the bases loaded. See what he does here with the Eagles down 2-0. 0-1's away, 1-1. Figure maybe something hit to one of the corner infielders. They come home with it. If it's hit to the middle infield, they try to roll up 2 with no one out in the inning. 1-1 set, the pitch. Gibson hits it toward right field, venturing near foul ground. It'll be caught by Driver. His throw is going to second base. All 3 runners tag in advance. It's 2-1. Gibson does his job. His 5th ribby of the year. Scores Logan Floyd from 3rd. And it moves Ryan Potts to 3rd and Sam Astern to 2nd. Eagles on the board. 2-1, and now the go-ahead run is at second base, and the infield for the Indians is in. Trey Miller batting. Miller has 1 hit this weekend in 9 tries. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. See how the Eagles go after this opportunity. Miller shows bunt. Makes you wonder if a squeeze play could be put on here. 0-1. Miller doesn't show bunt, takes a breaking ball. It's strike 2. 0-2 count. Ryan Bolton is in the on-deck circle. Probably to pinch hit should his spot come up here after Miller. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Tying run at 3rd, go-ahead run is at 2nd. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning in a 7-inning series finale between Carson-Newman and Catawba. 1-2. Miller skies it to left. Robertson ranges toward the gap. He makes the catch. Potts tags. The throw goes to 3rd, and the game is tied at 2. back-to-back sacrifice flies from Aiden Gibson and Trey Miller tie the game here in the 6th inning. Eagles do what they need to do with the bases loaded. Back-to-back sacrifice flies are enough to tie this game. And now Ryan Bolton will pinch hit to try to give the Eagles the lead. Indians go back to normal depth defensively as Cole Hales looks into his catcher, Ruscher. First pitch to Bolton. Breaks away, ball 1. This is the 9 spot in the order. Bolton pinch hitting for Frankie Delgado. So the Eagles will have a new catcher coming into the game in the 7th inning. 1-0. Away again. Another slider breaks outside the zone. And it's 2 balls and no strikes on Ryan Bolton, who pinch hits for the 2nd straight game. 11 ABs this year. As a sophomore, 3 hits and 4 ribbies. Takes fastball here away, strike 1. Two-one set for the two-way Cole Hales, and his fastball hits the outer part, strike 2. Deuces across the board, 2-2 game, 2 outs and a 2-2 count to Bolton, and he takes outside ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. A Stern represents the go-ahead runnings at second base. The payoff. Outside, ball 4. Bolton doesn't need to take the bat off his shoulder. He draws a 6-pitch walk. Puts runners at first and second. Time called.
Number 15, Dalton McClain.
Hales will see a mound visit here with 2 on and 2 out in this 6th inning. The Eagles have struck twice. It was all set up by getting the bases loaded in this inning. Logan Floyd started it with the double to left center. Ryan Potts a single. And then Nicholas Castellana drew a 7-pitch walk to load the bases, and then back-to-back sacrifice flies tied this game up. And then Ryan Bolton just drew a 6-pitch walk to keep the inning alive. And give Dalton McClain a chance to give Carson-Newman its first lead of the weekend. Eagles have not led this entire series. Hales sets with 2 runners aboard and pitches to McClain. A breaking ball that chops at the waist for a strike. No ball, 1 strike count. 2 out, 2 on for Dalton McClain, who is 1 for 2. And he hits it back up the middle, off the mound, right to the second baseman, Bryson. He's there at second, inning over. Damage done for Carson-Newman. Catawba scored twice in the top half of the 6th, and the Eagles answer with 2 in the bottom half. To the 7th, and a 2-2 game on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shop SeeingEagles.com.
Heart of the order for the Indians here in the 7th inning against Hunter Harriton, who has thrown 49 pitches through his first 2 relief innings. He's allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And will face Bo Ruscher in the 7th. First pitch is a fastball for strike 1. Final game of the series, second game of the doubleheader. So this is the 7th inning. In a tie game, Eagles put up a 0 and score in the bottom half, and it's a walk-off here in the second game of the doubleheader. Harriton's ahead 0-2. Ruscher hits and watches it bounce in. It's ball 1. J.J. Johnson is catching now for Carson-Newman. Third different player behind the plate today. Bright, Delgado, now Johnson for the Eagles. Harriton sets, fires, swing and a miss. Third punch out for Hunter Harriton. That's the first out of the 7th inning. Gets Ruscher swinging for the second time.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 7, Cole Hales.
Now Cole Hales will step in, the pitcher. For the Indians, grounds it right back up the middle, base hit into center field. 8th hit for the Indians, and the first for Hales here in the series finale. Right back up the middle, trying to help his own cause here in the 7th inning. See what the leash is on Hunter Harriton. He's thrown 54 pitches, and he has been able to extend outings out this year. Longest outing of the year was 3 innings against Cedarville. This ball line foul, left side. Through 3 innings against Cedarville, 3 scoreless innings that was. His last 2 outings, which were saves the past 2 weekends, were 7-out saves and 8-out saves. So he's more than capable of pitching multiple innings, but the pitch count is in the mid-50s now as he works his 3rd inning. Ground ball back up the middle. It sneaks through. Base hit. Hales makes the turn, but he'll stop at second. And it's a single now for Drew Robertson. Back-to-back 1-out singles. Threat the 7th inning here for the Indians after the Ruscher strikeout. That'll bring Logan Rogers to the plate after he homered off Harriton in the 5th, or rather last half inning in the 6th inning. First pitch, bounces, gets away from Johnson, and 2 runners will move into scoring position with 1 out. Certainly a tough situation for Johnson to get into the game here in the 7th, and a tie game. Sees this pitch bounce away on a breaking ball that was outside from Harriton. And the Eagles will put Rogers aboard, set up a force everywhere. Bases loaded, 1 out. That'll bring Cooper Bryson to the plate, who has a home run this weekend.
Now batting, second baseman, number 4, Cooper Bryson.
And so Bryson steps in with the bases loaded. Corners in as the pitch is delivered from Harriton, low for ball 1. Mutter relatively even with the bag. Floyd over at first base also basically even. Middle infielders playing double play depth, hoping for a ground ball. There's the ground ball. Gibson, the flip for Miller. Back to 1. Double play. Eagles roll it up 6-4-3. Right on cue. Harrington needed it. Gibson, Miller, and Floyd delivered. And the Eagles will head to the 7th with a chance to walk it off. 2-2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning here on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Casey Gooch set to pitch for the second time this weekend against Carson-Newman. He'll face 2, 3, and 4 of the Eagles' order. 18 2/3 for the lefty is an 8.68 earned run average over those innings. Recorded 2 outs yesterday. Got the win, giving up 2 hits and an earned run during his outing. No walks, no strikeouts. He'll face Spencer Williams, Evan Mutter, and Logan Floyd in this inning. Certainly, Williams and Floyd have been 2 of your hotter hitters this weekend. The 2 combined for 10 hits this weekend for Carson-Newman. They'll both get the bat this inning. Lefty-lefty matchup as Gooch finds the zone to start the 7th to Spencer Williams. Both teams scored in the 6th inning. Now the Eagles have a chance to walk it off. 0-1. Strike 2. Eagles have one walk-off win this year. That was against Newberry in the series opener, 6-5-11. Carson Cochran hit one into right field, scored Gibson after the right fielder made an error that allowed him to score. Williams grounds one to first base, but it's foul. 0-2. Williams has delivered a game-winning hit before, a go-ahead grand slam back on February 16th against Cedarville. Helped the Eagles win 7-3. Eagles were down 3-3 when Williams stepped to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Oh-2 from Gooch. And this hit off the end of the bat foul. Williams fights it off. Oh-2 set for the southpaw. Another ground ball foul. 3rd straight foul ball by Spencer Williams here in this 7th inning. Indians looking for the sweep. They've won 8 straight in league play, and hoping to leave town with a 9th straight and a 3rd straight sweep. Gooch sets, and here is another 0-2. Fouled back again. Williams had that 9-2 putout back in the 5th inning that helped keep the game scoreless. Certainly that play Goes a long way in a 2-2 game right now. 0-2 set, and here's another one. Low and away, 1-2. Williams has reached all 3 times today. 1-2. Off the end of the bat, foul. Williams singled back in the first inning and has walked in each of the 3rd and 5th innings. Gouge shakes off a sign. Now sets in the 1-2. Away. Got past Rusher. It was so wild into the right-handed hitting batter's box. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two count in a 2-2 game in the 7th. Eagles trying to salvage one in this 3-game series. Lefty Gouge sets, and the pitch. Ball 3. Maybe a hair low. Gouge resets, and the count is full. The Catawba fans maybe thought that was in the zone. Gouge back to the rubber. Left foot on the right side of the slab as he comes set. 3-2. Williams lines it foul down the left field line. Everyone in the park was staring down that baseball as it was slicing and sliced enough to go foul. This long AB continues in a battle between the left-handed pitcher Gouge and the left-handed hitting Spencer Williams. Another payoff. High ball 4. One of the best at-bats you will see of the day, delivered by Spencer Williams. He was behind 0-2, fought 3 straight off, takes a couple of balls, fouls a couple more off, and draws a 12-pitch walk. And now Evan Mutter, who hit 15 home runs in his senior year, gets an opportunity here with a runner on and no one out. Mutter shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes ball 1. Limited opportunity for the true freshman from Bristol this year. 4 games he's played in. He is 2 for 2 at the plate. Those base hits coming against Cedarville back on February 17th and against Young Harris earlier this week. 1-0 set for Gouge. He lifts, fires. Mutter takes low and in, ball 2. Mutter back into the batter's box. 2 balls, no strikes. Gouge set. A look over at Williams at first, and he'll pick over there. No one out in the 7th. The 2-0. High and away, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Williams is at first base after the 12-pitch walk to start this inning. 3-0 set for Gouge, and he pitches to Mutter, a strike. He pulled the bat back on the bunt attempt. take strike one. See if the bunt play is still on here. Try to sacrifice Williams into scoring position. 3-1 set for Gouge. He lifts his right leg and fires, and Mutter places the bunt down perfectly. Rusher Fields throws him out, but a job done for the freshman Evan Mutter. Moves Spencer Williams into scoring position for Logan Floyd. Excellent job done from Evan Mutter. The freshman does his job. He sees 5 pitches in the AB. And draw and sacrifices down the bunt to get Spencer Williams to second base. And now Casey Gouge and the Indians will intentionally walk Logan Floyd. Problem with that is Ryan Potts has been just as hot at the plate for Carson-Newman. Ryan Potts has got 5 hits this weekend and is 2 for 2 today. He's reached all 3 times. So still a very dangerous hitter in Carson-Newman's order in Ryan Potts, who is hitting nearly above 500 over his last 10 games. First pitch. High fly ball out to center. Hunter sprints in. He's under it. He makes the catch. Williams won't tag, and there's 2 outs. Potts sensed the opportunity, went after the first one, and flies out, and there's 2 outs in the inning for Sam Stern. Sam Stern to hit for the first time. He pinch ran for Nick Castellana last half inning, and now gets a chance to swing the bat in the 6th spot of the order with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trying to walk it off. Swing and a miss by Stern. Strike 1. 333 average for the senior Stern. 7 hits, 21 tries this year, a home run for his only RBI of the year. Gouge comes set for an 0-1 count and will pick to second. That home run for Stern came on Tuesday against Young Harris. Got the scoring started for Carson-Newman with his 5th inning home run. Off the bench today, hoping to be the hero for Carson-Newman here in the 2nd of this doubleheader. 0-1. Ground ball to short. Perrell moves in, makes the play. The throw is there. Inning over. And we'll play more baseball. Extras in the 2nd game of the doubleheader. Carson-Newman threatens, puts 2 on base with 1 out, but comes up empty. And we head to the 8th. Extra innings in the series finale between Carson-Newman and Catawba here on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Hunter Harretson it back out for another inning of work. 3 innings out of the pen, and he works into the extra innings against Trace Ofterhar, who takes strike 1. Ofterhar hitting in the 9 spot, swinging and missing at an 0-1, and it's 0-2 now. First AB, or rather, pardon me, this is Gouge. Swinging 0-2 is away, ball one. One, 2 to Gouge. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. First at bat of the year for Gouge, and he takes outside 3-2. Swing and a miss. Harrington battles back to strike out Gouge for the first out of the 8th. And now back to the top of the order for Levi Perrell. Perrell today 1 for 2, and he takes high for ball 1. Chopper up the middle. Gibson charges, fields the throw in time. Good stretch from Floyd. 2 up, 2 down to start the 8th.
Now batting.
2-out batter is Dylan Driver.
Right fielder, number 33, Dylan Driver.
He has a hit today. 7 of the 8 guys in the order for the Indians with a base hit, led by Sam Hunter and Logan Rogers, who both have 2. In the 3 and 7 spots, Driver hits with 2 outs rather, and no one on. Here in extra innings. Second time the Eagles will play extra innings this year. Both times have come at home. Eagles walked it off on Newberry the last time the club went to extra innings, went to 2 extra full innings, to the 11th in that 9-inning game. This is a 7-inning game. Pitch bounces in. It's 2 balls and a strike. Third at-bat for Driver against Harrington today. He singled in the 5th off of Harrington and reached on an error in the 6th inning. 2-1 pitch from Harrington. Bounced in there. Driver foolish with the swing, and the count evens. 2-2 count and a 2-2 game with 2 outs. Harrington sets and pitches. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3-8 for Hunter Harrington. And he strikes out Driver for his 5th K of the game. Breaking ball was nasty, and the Eagles will try to walk it off in the bottom of the 8th here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Seven, 8, 9 for Carson-Newman in the batting order to get ready to roll in this bottom of the 8th inning. Aiden Gibson will step in. Brendan Krob sprinting over to first base to coach the bases as Gibson steps into the batter's box, and the first pitch from Gouge to start the inning is a swing and a miss for strike one. Well, Carson-Newman pitching has been excellent here in the final game of this series. Just the 2 runs for Catawba on 9 hits, the 1 hit, a 2-run home run from Logan Rogers. Outside of that, Hunter Harrington and Andrew Bench have been excellent as Gibson lines it into left field. An 0-1 pitch hit into left field by Gibson for his first hit of the weekend. And Carson-Newman gets the leadoff guy aboard in extras. Third straight inning, Carson-Newman gets the leadoff guy on base. What can they make of this opportunity in the 8th? Trey Miller shows bunt, pulls it back because the pitch nearly drilled him. He jumps out of the way and takes ball 1 inside. The catcher's spot is up 9th, and next for Carson-Newman, Luke Goforth is taking some warm-up cuts. Poised to pinch hit as Miller takes outside. It's 2-0. Eagles have used 3 catchers. Harrison Travis can also catch, but he pinch hit for Tanner Kilgore and has been replaced. Nicholas Castellano was the DH. He was pinch ran for, so those 2 guys are down. And Carson Cochran is out with a concussion after getting hit in the head by a pitch on Tuesday. So the Eagles digging deep into the bench here if Johnson gets pinch hit for by Goforth. 2-0 to Miller, high and away, it's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes to Trey Miller. And the pitch. Low, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk from Casey Gouge. Puts 2 on with no one out. And Luke Goforth will indeed pinch hit. Opportunity for the junior from Blacksburg, Virginia. With 2 on and no one out. How does Tom Griffin and his team go about this situation here? Is Goforth asked to put down a bunt? Gouge set. The corners peeking in. The pitch to Goforth. High, ball 1. One ball and no strikes. The offering to Goforth. A strike. And Gouge back into the zone. He's walked 3 since entering in the 7th and has put himself in a situation here in the 8th inning with no one out. 1-1 set. Corners still peeking in. Here's the pitch to Goforth. It's hit out towards center field. Hunter sprinting in, and he dives. Can't make the catch. The ball drops in, and the bases are loaded. Hunter was playing deep in the outfield. Sprinted in, but could not haul it in. And with nobody out, Dalton McLean will step in with the bases loaded. Excellent effort from Hunter. And Jim Gant is making the walk to the mound here in extras, and he's calling for a reliever. Dalton McLean batting. The Eagles have loaded the bases thanks to an Aiden Gibson single, a Trey Miller walk, and a Luke Goforth single to center. Bases loaded. New pitcher coming in for Catawba here in extras. We'll tell you who it is after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account, have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Catawba goes to Trace Afterhar with the bases loaded and nobody out in this bottom of the 8th inning. Afterhar gets set for his 5th appearance of the year. His numbers heading in, 4 2/3 innings pitched. He has struck out 4, walked 4, and given up 4 earned runs over the 4 2/3 innings pitched. And he'll pitch for the second time this week. He faced off against Mount Olive on Tuesday and threw 2 2/3, allowing 3 hits, 2 runs, and walking 1. So it's Trace Afterhar against Dalton McLean with the bases loaded and nobody out as the Eagles try to salvage one game in this series. Infield is in. Outfielders also playing in a little bit as well with no one out. First pitch to McLean is a strike. 0-1. Dalton McLean today 1 for 4. Has drove in 15 runs this year. The 1 set for Afterhar, and his pitch high and inside jammed McLean. The ball ventures foul. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The set and the pitch to McLean. Hit to second, past the glove of Bryson, and Carson-Newman walks it off. Dalton McLean with the RBI single to right, and the Eagles salvage a game in a 3-game series with Catawba. Final score is 3-2, and for the second time this year, the Eagles walk it off in extras. McLean delivers with his second single of the afternoon. Eagles rally to get 1 in this series. Great effort from Cooper Bryson at second base. Tried to make the diving stop, but was unable to do so. It goes off his mid into right field, and Carson-Newman rallies in extras to win by a final score of 3-2. Hunter Harrington gets his second win after 4 innings of relief work. He throws 72 pitches and strikes out 5 to help keep Catawba's offense at bay and put the Eagles in a chance in a situation to get a win in this series. Carson-Newman avoids the sweep and gets the series finale win here over Catawba by a final score of 3-2. Eagles end the weekend 13-14 overall. They're back above 500 in South Atlantic Conference play, while Catawba drops to 22-8 and 11-4 in the league, but does take the series win, winning games 1 and 2 of this series. For our entire crew, Andrew Rogers, glad you've joined us throughout today's broadcast here on the Eagle Sports Network. Carson-Newman Baseball returns to the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex for a midweek matchup with Montevallo. That is scheduled Tuesday at 2 p.m. here on the Eagle Sports Network. We'll talk to you then as Carson-Newman walks it off to win the final game of the series with Catawba 3-2.